Johnny here. Right now I'm in Romania, in the northern province of Maramuresh, up in the Carpathian Mountains, close to the Ukrainian border. I'm here at the beginning of a tour we're calling Along the Enchanted Way, named after a book by William Blacker, going by the same title. We're going to start here in Maramuresh, travel through Bukovina, and then down into Transylvania. Essentially it's a walking tour, but we're going to pick up a lot of the amazing cultural sites of the region along the way. The Maramuresh Valley is surrounded on both sides by high ridges of the Carpathian Mountains. As a result, very little in the way of modernisation creeped in here until only about a decade ago. You can now see tractors and certain farm implements like that, but still the vast majority of the work here is done, as it's been done for hundreds of years, by hand. Up here in the high mountains, we're now in the world of the shepherd. As they've been doing for centuries, they bring their sheep up here at the beginning of the summer to graze on the high meadows. They make their cheese, their butters, they fatten their stocks, and then they go back down again for the winter. It's a way of life that you can see mirrored all the way from here, through Eurasia and the Caucasus, right the way across to the Himalayas and beyond. Right now I'm in Bukovina. This is a forested mountain province in northeastern Romania. It's an area that's also famed for its painted monasteries. At the beginning of the 17th century, this region was under the threat of attack by the Turks. As such, large popular armies would gather inside the confines of these monastery walls and await battle. And in order to both entertain and educate the illiterate troops, the priests would paint these amazing frescoes on the outside walls of the church, depicting the time of Christ and stories from the Bible. Today they're UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and there are 5 or 6 of them dotted around this small area. .26% of Romania is forested, making it the biggest expanse of natural forest in the whole of Europe. It's also home to the largest numbers of wild bear, wolves and deer anywhere in Europe. And the forest is home to some fantastic foraging. So far we've picked wild raspberries, blueberries, ceps and different types of mushrooms, and the most delicious alpine strawberries. We've now moved on to the Saxon villages of central Transylvania. In the 12th century, the King of Hungary, who ruled over these lands at the time, invited Saxon farmers to come in and settle the land. They brought with them their own architecture, their own language and their own farming skills, and stayed for 800 years until the fall of communism gave them a chance to return to their homelands in Germany. Some, however, decided to stay, and along with locals, who are often Romani gypsies, still live in these beautiful villages with their amazing fortified churches, experiencing much the same life as their ancestors would have done hundreds of years ago. Incidentally, Prince Charles owns 2 houses in this village, and he loves it so much he comes here for 2 weeks every year. Of course, it's impossible impossible to come through Transylvania and not make a passing reference to Dracula, and it was here in Shurashwara in 1431 that the infamous Vlad the Impaler was born. And Vlad the Impaler would, 5 centuries later, be the inspiration for Bram Stoker when he created his blood-sucking anti-hero, Count Dracula. While Romania is about as large as the UK, its population is only a third as big. 26% of the country is covered in forest, and most of the rest by beautiful mountains, high meadows and pastures that are governed in an agricultural system that dates back hundreds of years. However, sitting as it does at the crossroads of Central Europe, having been pushed and pulled by various empires over the millennia, it is also home to some world-class tourist sites. The food that we've eaten has been delicious, the places we've stayed have been characterful and comfortable, and the welcome we've received everywhere we've gone has been truly heartfelt and genuine. As such, Romania, and in particular this enchanted way, makes for a truly wonderful wild walking holiday.